Hi, this is Digitalfemme and welcome to my channel. So I am currently sitting at home, remote working, and I am taking a break from social media. So if you are new to my channel, do consider liking this video and subscribing, because I will tell you for sure there are a number of videos on my video library that will definitely interest you. So what is this channel all about? Pretty much a lot of things. I cover things on metaphysical topics, technology. I like to get into talking about crypto, and perhaps I'll do a dedicated video for that. I also want to talk about remote working. So I am a digital strategist. I've been a digital strategy consultant for, I guess, almost a decade now. And just recently or last year, I got into a situation where I became an employee. I did talk about that in a number of my videos, and I'll remember to put the link in the description to those videos if you want to hear about it. So right now I'm remote working. I live in Canada, and I am 2 hours away from the company time, which is since it's Toronto, it's Eastern Standard Time. So because I live in the province of Canada that doesn't change, because we're now in daylight savings time, they are 2 hours ahead. So I really have to adjust my schedule. And basically what that means is getting up 2 hours early. The first time I started this video or this channel was like in 2008, and I was in Germany, and I was actually live streaming from my Nokia N95 using the QIK Quick mobile streaming app. And back then it was still in beta, and I think it lasted for maybe a couple of years. And now there are other live streaming mobile apps. Like, it's not just the desktop, like Twitch, Streamlabs, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I can't even recall right now. So then I wanted to jumpstart this YouTube channel, I think last year, and I didn't know what to call it. Like, I know it's Digitalfemme, I believe. I've always used this name for since the mid-90s. I'm not kidding you. And I wanted to say, you know what, because I'm working remotely, why don't I take the time to have a coffee break and just talk about pretty much anything. And I was actually thinking of going on Twitter and talking about certain topics that caught my interest. I used to do that in 2009 when I had the What's Up Android YouTube channel. I still have the What's Up Android YouTube channel, and by still meaning it's still up there. I just can't access it because I created an email in Germany using another laptop. So now that I'm using a new laptop, a new IP address, a new location, new country, I'm trying to log in. I forgot my password, so I haven't been able to obtain that access yet to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to still work on it. So anyway, yeah, so what I did with the What's Up Android, when Android was still new and there were so many Apple fanboys around, they were all putting down Android and saying how, Android would never make the market in mobile phones and all that stuff. And now look. But interestingly enough, back then I called myself the Android PR gal. So PR didn't mean public relations. It actually meant people relationships. So in 2009, I wrote about being the Android PR gal. And the premise of the Android PR gal was to connect with Android app developers and bridge their products or apps to their niche market. So I already started trying to build relationships, people relationships with them back in 2009. And that went on for a couple of years. And that's how I started, I guess, digital strategy. And it's interesting. Now I've scaled back my involvement in a number of projects. I didn't like how December and January of this year was starting off. Literally, I put in 268 hours in January, and because I am an employee for the marketing company, I don't get paid overtime. So I really didn't like that aspect. I really wanted to have a balanced life. So now I do, and it's really great. Now I'm just doing social media. So here's the thing. I also realized that because I now work for this agency in a different capacity as an employee, not as a consultant, then I need to scale back my genius. And, I'm going to go out on a limb here, but hear me out. It's not like I'm 20 years old where I have to prove something, right? I've already proven myself. I already know my worth. I already know what I can bring to the table or give to the table. So that also comes with a price. It's really never been about money for me, but I also understand that money is a currency. It is a currency of energy. And I've also learned that, it's part of that energy or currency is accepting, removing feelings of lack. And, like there is sort of like a monetary equivalent to what you can do. Now, a boss of mine, Rebecca Harper, when I used to be a nurse, she was the quality management director. She always told me that nobody will ever get paid what they're worth. And I never really understood that until I obviously got older in nursing, and I realized that, people put in what they put in, and it doesn't matter. Like, it depends, right? So my point is, I had to learn to really give or to deliver what my salary allows. Does that even make sense? I kid you not. So as a consultant, I made a lot of money. And now as an employee, and I'm not complaining, I'm just stating the facts. As an employee, I'm probably making close to a third of what I used to make. Now that is my choice. Do I want more money? Sure, who doesn't want more money? But honestly, I'm very comfortable where I am right now. And I know that I'm manifesting things and things are coming into my reality like fast and furious. So I'm not worried about income. It's there, it's happening. I'm comfortable where I am. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I had to learn to scale back what I gave and not burn myself out, because ultimately I'm the most important person to myself in my world. Nobody's going to take care of me, no matter how you work. If you're an entrepreneur, if you run a business, if you're an employee, nobody's ever going to take care of you, not even your mom, right? You have to be accountable for yourself. So I realized at this age that, you know what, I'm going to need to balance out my energies. And it's not just balancing out my energies. It's also setting boundaries for myself. So one of the boundaries I learned just like 2 weeks ago was that, number one, I am no longer a consultant, or I'm not a consultant in this agency. I am just an employee and just doing social media. And you know what? That is fine for me. And I'm sorry, this is just the reality. So if you are a business owner and you are hiring someone for social media or whatever, you have to know that if you want, like, okay, I'm a certain age and I bring a lot to the table, but I realize that I'm going to have to get paid for it. That's just how it is. Like, I'm not 20. I'm not trying to prove myself anymore. So now that I make a certain amount, I'm going to scale my efforts and use just a certain portion of my brain accordingly. That's just how it is. Could I ask for a raise? I have somewhat, not directly to the founders. Well, I did. I kind of joked. I said, by the way, can I have a raise? And then I said, I'm joking, but I'm not. And they just left it at that. So, you know what? The company is growing so much and they're hiring a lot of people. And I figured, you know what? The amount of money I'm making right now, salary-wise, I'll just, like I said, scale accordingly. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I don't know, so if they're going to be watching this video, if the people that I work with watch this video, or the people that are writing my paychecks, you got to know that's just how it is. They're not even going to settle for less, or they're not going to, run their ass off, because they wouldn't. And if they do, and they are doing it, it's because it's their company. It's their company. They made the choice to be entrepreneurs. They made the choice to acquire different businesses. They made the choice to be this busy for whatever goal they want. And that's fine. That is fine. But I am not a business owner. I do not have equity in any parts of the company or companies. So I have my own life. My own life and myself. I am number one, and I'm very important. I find that my involvement in a work situation with this company that's exactly what it is. They need a service, I can provide it accordingly, scaled to my salary. And I don't mean this to be negative. If you know me, you know that I always give my 110%. Even as a nurse, I gave my 110%. But I realized, especially in this type of like corporate world, which that's another topic, like, come on, corporate, can we just like stop that already? But the way this company runs, it's very like a corporate structure, like hierarchical, which I get. Like I have I have respect for that, but come on, the future of work, people have been talking about the future of work 20 years already. So it's like, it's in the now. What I feel like is that I'm kind of like going back in time, but that's another video. Anyway, I'm just going to stop right here. I'm really excited to be, I guess, wanting to do more regular YouTube videos, which I did before. I used to do one video a day for 148 days. Like I actually tasked myself to do that, and I committed myself to do that, and then I just got so busy, and then it didn't happen. So maybe it will today. So I think it's just already like over the 12-minute mark. That's pretty good for a little coffee break. I might get on again, who knows? And you know what, I've said a number of times that I could probably live stream this maybe like a certain week. What is it, like once a week on a certain time until I build my audience, and then we can talk about different things. Like I said, I do want to discuss crypto, and I want to talk about how Bitcoin is probably like the Napster of cryptocurrencies. Can you imagine that? Now, I'm going to get a lot of haters maybe about Bitcoin and stuff like that, but come on. There are new alternative tokens or currencies, digital currencies that are happening, that are becoming more, I guess, what is it? That the corporations, I hate the word corporations, or institutions are readily adapting to. And we can talk about that later. So if you are new to this channel, thank you for coming, and I hope you stay till the end. I hope that there's something in this video that I said to you, or that I said that was valuable to you, or something that you can take back or take home or take with you. Anyway, do consider subscribing and liking this video, because there's going to be, I kid you not, there's probably like 2 videos sitting in my video library already that is like gonna be entertaining for you, to say the least. So wherever you are in this world, have a great day, have a great afternoon, and who knows, maybe I'll come back on my coffee break. Anyway, bye-bye.